Just because you love them doesn't always mean they love you. Just because you love them, it doesn't mean that they have the right to treat you like shit or make you feel any type of way or to take advantage of you whenever they choose to. We have so many people telling us how, after, telling them about this person who has hurt us so badly that, we have like every excuse in the book, and then we tell them how much we love them, and care about them. But do they really care about you? Think about it. Do they really care about you? Do they love you as much as you love them? Come on, think about it. And it's like sometimes people, they don't want to, it's like they want to leave, but then they don't because they're so, they put so much time into that person. They put so much effort, and it's like they will question, like, what if I can't get over him or her? I'm gonna just say him. They'd be like, what if I can't get over them? Like, what if, I'm gonna stay like this? Come on, don't ever think no bullshit like that, because you're a human. You're human just like the rest of us. There are hundreds, billions of people who has went through the same thing that you had went through, all right, or that you're going through right now. So many people. Don't think that you're the only one that's going through it, And I'll tell you, I thought that, when it came to getting over my first love, I thought that it was never going to stop. I thought that, my attraction was never going, my obsession, my heart, my feelings towards that person was never going to end. It lasted throughout a whole fucking year, with not putting up with it. And it's like just when I'm thinking I'm done, all of a sudden I have a fucking dream about her that puts me right back in my feelings. And it's like, I could be moving on, and it'll be months later I'm talking to another girl, but it's like if I see that girl, my first love, all of a sudden, if I just run into her, or hell, if I see a girl that may look like her and I thought that it was her, it's like time slows down. My heart just like, oh fuck, like it reminds you that you're not over them yet. And I stayed telling my closest friend who is going through it right now, like, dude, once you get over them, it's like it's the most refreshing feeling, bruh. Alright, it's the most refreshing feeling. Just remember, when that person keeps fucking you over and over again, and keeps hurting you and all that, and you keep saying how much you love them, just know that what they're doing, you gotta ask yourself this, is what they're doing love. Because sometimes people don't know what the true meaning of love is. People really don't understand that. You gotta understand that love is not hurt. Okay, unconditional love, in which there's certain things you can't really tolerate about a person, but you still fuck with them, you still care about them and love them. That's unconditional love. But the majority, think about it, the majority of what that person does for you. Think about that. It's like the majority of a relationship when it comes to love should be like an overwhelming feeling of joy, should be a feeling of protection, feeling like you're special, feeling like you could trust this person no matter what, or come to them, feeling like you could depend on them, feeling like you don't have to worry about anything else but that person. It's not love if you have to keep worrying about whether that person is going to cheat on you or not. It's not love if you have to keep arguing with them about the same fucking shit over and over again that is going to fuck up that relationship, or at least that they know. It's not love if they have to keep apologizing every motherfucking week. Just come on, love is pure, man. You should, as a matter of fact, and it's like I don't even have to explain love to y'all. You gotta actually put y'all time into these people who are actually trying to put time into you, instead of you letting these fuck niggas or fuck bitches waste your time. You'll know what the fuck love really means if you actually let your guard down for a second. It's like, just let that guard down for a peek into what it really feels like to know what love is. Okay, love is love is hitting that person up just because you want to, or hitting that person's phone just because you want to hear their voice. Love is not having to ask your girl or your boyfriend what they want to eat because you already know what they want to eat, and so you bring them food and all that. When you show up. Love is wanting to spend time with that person no matter what. Love is actually making time and effort to want to talk to that person. Even when you're busy, you could be having a crazy ass day, but you text that person, or you can text that person or call them to check in, to let them know that you're all right and not to worry. Come on. Love is, understanding that person and knowing what they want and realizing, being open to the things that they went through and respecting, how they feel, just as they respect how you feel. Love is give or take. That's what it mainly is give and take. It's got to be an exchange. That's what it is at the end of the day. What you give is what you get back. All right? But yeah, I could get further into this, but I don't know how much juice this camera has. But yeah, man, just remember all this. Keep watching this video over and over again until you get it through your motherfucking head that there's something better for you out there. Know what love is. Remember that. I'll talk to y'all later. I got the next video is going to be a reaction to a new album. I'm not gonna say the name because I'm kind of debating on which album I'm gonna react to, but I can't wait for it. But I really think that this was something that needed to be made. So I will see y'all next video, and peace.